Yo, here we are again here for week number 3 action, the third game of this week. We are going to get this one popping as we always do. You already know what time it is. You got to make sure that you like, subscribe, do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of the affiliates there, the the Gold Standard Basketball League. We got the CSFA, we got the ECFL, we got goals, man. Gotta make sure you show some love to them. Their links will be in the description. Shout out to all of our affiliate leagues, and shout out to all of the people holding it down in the chat. We're gonna keep it moving here for us. So we have game number 3, Tacoma going up against New York in this thing. Tacoma, they're 2-0. They're looking real nice, I must say. They got a real steady team here for them, and they're trying to get another win here. But New York, they are coming off of their first victory, and they want to go ahead and get another one in this thing. So make sure you show some love to all of our affiliates and get on the field, as I always say. So let's go ahead and get into it here in just a little bit. I'm going to hit this play game button. I gotta make sure I find my mouse. I think I found it. Yes, I did. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and hit that play game button. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm ready when you all are ready. Let's go ahead and get it done. I think I did miss one thing, but it's nothing too major. We're going to keep it rolling as we always do. Let's go ahead and get into it. We'll be in New York for this ball game. We'll set up in just a little bit. You already know I do my thug thizzle, as we already know. Tacoma at New York will be the live here, and we are underway. Let's go ahead and flip into it, as New York is going to take over from the 1-yard line, returning this one, looking for a crease, and going to get past the 30. Is going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. New York will be in the all wine color set, and you got Tacoma in the white and red set here. Cletus Castle is going to take off to run. Is he going to throw it? No, he is not. He's just going to try to get the first down. Runs through 2 defenders, and he's going to get past midfield there to start this one off for the Mafia. Good job. Like Mikey Jackson was the one that finished the tackle there, but it's going to be 1st and 10 again. New York looking to get victory number 2 on the season. They're looking pretty nice, I must say. They got a bell cow back there in the backfield. Doc Boone, will they try to pass it to him? Not this time. They're going to try to get the pass off, and it's going to be the first completion there. Going to be 2nd and 1 coming to Aiden Keown. Let me go ahead and get my headset on so I can hear what's happening. Much better. I can hear what's happening. Cletus Castle, quick pitch in and complete. And if he waited a little bit, they could have had a touchdown on the right side, but it's going to be 3rd and 1 here. Would be a good time to let Doc Boone loose.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
They are going to know it's a fake. Looking for a man. Going to toss this one right side on the comeback. It is going to be caught and taken down at 27-yard line. Nice pass play there. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Delibird with the catch. Looks like Michael Brown there with the tackle. Swung him down. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. New York with a great starting drive in this one. They're going to quick pitch. It's going to be caught. There goes Kataki Dracos with the catch. It's going to be 2nd and 4 coming up here for the Mafia.
Not today, baby. Let's go. 60 Bison.
Outside of that scramble from earlier, they haven't really went for the ground game. Will they try it here? Yes, they will. Taking off his Boone and not going to get around. Actually, that's going to be Quentin Robin. Got my numbers confused. That's why I got my setup here, so I can see the numbers coming up pretty soon. But it's going to be 3rd and 7. Will the Mafia continue this drive? That's going to be the question. They're going to pass it again. Look for a man. Middle of the field is caught by Dracos inside the 10, down at the 8. Here for the Mafia. This drive looking pretty nice, if I do say so myself. They're keeping it moving. I can't be mad at the homies. And they're in their all wine set. They trying to make an impact. Tacoma there. I love that uniform set there for Tacoma. And once again, as soon as I figure out how to work these numbers here, I'll give them some black numbers, and then they'll be all ready to go. Quick pitch, caught by Dracos in the end zone for the touchdown, and there goes the Mafia with the quick hitter. Gonna get onto the scoreboard for the first time today. Cletus Castle with another touchdown on the season. You can't be mad at the rookie quarterbacks doing their thing, and we'll have those stats up as accurate as we can. Believe we try to set it by Friday, but we have a lot of stuff going on. I ain't mad at the homies, but gotta be a little upset with the kicker. That's no good there. There's gonna be a kickoff coming up soon for Tacoma, but the Mafia has a 6-0 lead coming up here. Shout out to Tacoma and New York in this one. I hope y'all having a great day. And we got some more games coming up a little bit later on. Actually, not later on today. We're going to have 2 games on tomorrow, so make sure you watch out for that. But Tacoma is going to be returning this one. There goes the homie Walls looking for a lane. And he's going to get hit past the 22 to 23 yard line. And we will see Sean Bridges on the field for the first time in this one. Coming off some nice games, if I do say so myself. Let's see what the homie can do. He's one of our veteran quarterbacks. He's been here for about 3 seasons. I believe this is his 3rd season, if I can remember. He's looking to get Tacoma on the map. So far, he's been impressing. Handoff here, looking for a lane. Going to get close to the 30 is Levante Lewis. Going to get a gain of 4 on that play. Going for more of an I formation here. And this one off again, and Levante's dragged down again in the backfield this time around. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Who came with the tackle? Paco Pac the second. Going to make it 3rd and 7. Actually, his name is Paco Pac because his last name is in bold, apparently. But I'm not mad at you, homie. Do what you need to do. If you want your name in bold, put your name in bold. We're going to fake the handoff. Going to look for a man here, left side, and incomplete. And it looks like New York is going to get their first stop. Gonna send this one away to punt it off, getting it close to midfield. There is gonna be caught. Returns it through the 45 to the 43 yard line, and now the Mafia has some good field position again. But we could talk about this offense here. Well, we could talk about the team in general for the Mafia. Let's go ahead and bring these numbers up real quick, like we always do. It's gonna be Cletus Castle, gonna be at the quarterback position. It's gonna be Doc Boone and Quentin Robin at the halfback spots. Wide receivers will be Aiden Keown, Deli Bird, Charlie Baker, and they have a new wide receiver, Cam Mello. So make sure you watch out for the homie doing his thing. He's joining the league. I ain't mad at your homie, but he's on the field as well. Tight ends will be Gataki Dracos and Giovanni Walker. And then on defense, they're going to have Buster Mack at the defensive line spot. That's their sole defensive lineman. Linebackers will be Paco Pac, Devontae Tree, Alan Otero, Ernesto Romero, and Tyre Wire England. Quick pitch and almost throws a pick was Castle. But cornerbacks will be Neil Mason, Tyler O'Steele, and Noah Bake. So that's the setup here for the New York Mafia. Shout out to the homies. They did trade away probably one of the better defensive players, but we'll see how they come out on top after that. It's going to be a quick pitch left side, looking for a dot, and looks like Ataki Dracos will answer the bell, gets him to the 21-yard line. Look at that dot there by Cletus. Looking nice there, I must say. 1st and 10 coming up. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Everything looking nice, I must say. Gonna send a man in motion. That's Draco's doing his thing. Will they hand it off this time? Yes, they will. Got a little bit of room. Sheds off one a little bit. He's gonna get to the 15-yard line. There goes Doc Boone with his first carry. Gonna make it 2nd and 4 now. I thought he was gonna break that tackle.
Check, 59. You better bring it.
Looking for a handoff again. There goes Doc Boone. Gonna get the first down inside the 10, down to the 8. It's gonna be 1st and goal now. Getting a little bit of a DB action there. Not defensive backs. We talk about Doc Boone. First and goal coming up. Well, to keep it on the ground is the question. I wouldn't be mad at them if they did. But they're going to pass it again. Look for another touchdown. Almost throws another pick. Very, very precarious position of where they put that football. It's going to be 2nd and goal here. And I'm not even going to lie to you. Those Mafia uniforms and the Tacoma uniforms just look so fresh. I'm not even going to front it. Got to give me a little credit on that one. I'll pat my back. Couple of times there, high snap handoff to Boone, trying to run through defensive players, and he's going to get down to the 2. He's going to be 3rd and goal coming up. You can do a little bit of anything here. You can hand it off. You can probably do like a short pass to Boone. I mean, there's a lot of options you could do, and honestly, either one has a good chance of success. Unless Tacoma finds a way to get the stop, they're going to hand it off to Boone, and they're going to get stopped in the backfield. Not to be. They actually gave it to Robin on that one. I guess he's the power back. It's going to be 4th and goal, and the Mafia could go for it here in theory. They could honestly do a little bit whatever they want to, see if they can get the job done, and they are going to keep their offense on the field. Worst comes to worst, they'll have the defense stopped in their own end zone. Almost throws a pick, and there goes a turnover on downs there. Tacoma is going to get the ball back from the 3-yard line. This is one of the very few times where a team starts inside the 5. We'll take this one 1st and 10 coming up. Gotta imagine you gotta run the football here a little bit. See if you can give your team some space. Gonna look for a man. Gonna get a little room, maybe a yard. It's gonna be 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Levante Lewis is one of those wildly rookie halfbacks, and he's been decent on the season. I think there's still a lot of room for growth for all of these players. I think he's a little bit behind the curve, in my personal opinion, but he has a lot of talent. Gonna hand it off again, not to be. It's gonna be 3rd and 5 coming up. And now the Mafia has a chance to stop him in some very precarious field position and perhaps get this football back in real good field position. Can the Mafia get off the field? That's the question. But they got to contend with this great quarterback. We'll get the first down. I'll go ahead and talk about their offense. Going to toss it. It is going to be caught. Going to take it to the 25, almost to the 30. And there goes Sean Bridges for his first completion of the game. It's a big one. And we'll talk about this offense here. See right there with the pass, Sean Bridges going to get that one off to who I believe is Zane Henderson off the top of my head. But here comes the offense. Levante Lewis and Storm Nix III will be the halfbacks here. Wide receivers will be Bubba Hill, Zane Henderson, Tom Krieg, Jaquay Walls, and Zorro Lunar. Shout out to the homies there. Tight end for Tacoma will be Frederick Kaiser. And that's all the offensive players there, including quarterback Sean Bridges, like I said earlier. Defensive linemen, they only have one of them. That's going to be geriatric. That is, I believe, Cabooses' filler player there. Linebackers will be David Koala, Michael Brown, and then on the cornerback side, they have Ballra Burr, they have Jack Molino, they have Goofy Goober, they have Mikey Jackson, and they have Kobe Froby. Those are the cornerbacks there doing their thing. And then safety-wise, they have John Carter, Patrick McGowan, and Jar Martinez. As we go ahead and take this to quarter number 2. That was a pretty quick one right there. I'm not even going to lie to you, but we're going to see who's going to come out on top in this ball game. Make sure you follow the YouTube channel or follow the Twitch channel. Subscribe to both the YouTube and the Twitch channels. Get on the field. Handoff here. Looking for some room. He's going to get a lot. First down. A little bit more there by Lewis. Going to make it 1st and 10 at the 42.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Ready, set. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Quick pitch. Going to be caught. And caught by Kaiser. Going to be a minimal gain there, but it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Oh, no chance, no chance.
Second and 5 coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
Starting from, I believe, the 3-yard line. And they're already close to midfield. Bridge is going to take off to run. And he's going to pass it, going to catch it. Is the homie Frederick Kaiser down to the 40-yard line. Tacoma's on the move. And they're trying to get this lead here. A beautiful pass on the run there by Bridges. Going to turn them up the field. 1st and 10 coming up. 40 yards to pay dirt. Looking quick pitch and almost throws a pick there. Number 43 did not see the ball come out that quickly. Couldn't react to the football. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now.
Mike, Cougar 19. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Here we go.
Taking the handoff. And it's going to toss it a wide open man and incomplete. A rare incompletion there by Bridges. And he had a man clean wide open. Probably could have got him inside the 15 if he turned up the field the right way. It's going to be 3rd down coming.
Ready? 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Watch the run. Watch the run. Hey, we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Got you, punk.
Pitching this again is Bridges. 3rd and 10. Taking off to run. Is he going to toss it? Yes, he is. And going to be caught. Turns up the field is Kaiser looking to get inside the 15. He's going to get down to the 12. And this drive will continue here. Good improvisation there by Bridges. Waiting for his receiver, well, his tight end, to get open at just the last second. And then lobbed it up to him. Let him get the job done. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Let's go. Mike.
Gonna quick pitch it and incomplete. And a little bit of coverage there. Is going to be 2nd down coming up.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Quick pitch again. It's going to be caught this time around in some defensive coverage there. Noah Bake there said no to that one. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up. Yeah, I did say Noah Bake. I thought I had a player that wasn't supposed to be on there, but yes, you're definitely on there. Noah Bake, my bad on you, homie. I didn't mean to doubt your quick pitch. It is going to be caught, but that is going to be incomplete. Could not drag the toes. And Tacoma more than likely will have to settle for a field goal. You never want to drive that far and only get 3, but at this point, any points will help out. In regards to this slim comeback, they're going to try to kick it from the left hash here. And what can their kicker do? I believe is number 12. Yes, I see 12. Kick is up, and the kick will be good. And Tacoma's on the board for the first time. And we'll see what the New York Mafia could do as they get the ball back. Shout out to both of these teams here. One of them is 1-1. The other is 2-0. So if the Mafia finds a way to win, both of them will be at 2-1. And definitely in the top dogs at the current moment for the USFA. You love to see all the players do their thing. We'll see what happens in the next couple of games. And it's going to be a fun ride nonetheless. Let's go ahead and get into it, as the Mafia is going to set up for the kickoff return pretty soon. Yes, they will. Tacoma's kicking this one off once again. 8.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Is going to be a return man here looking to get past the 20. He will succeed in that, but not much further. New York Mafia is back on the field. First and 10 coming up here.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mike 54. Let's go, D. 54 is Mike.
Handoff, yes it is. It's going to be Doc Boone running through a defender to get past the 25. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, baby. There. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 65, 65.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Mike's 5-4, Mike.
Sending a man in motion, fix the motion, and he's going to find Doc Boone, and he's going the wrong way. And actually had a lot of room up front, but he ended up getting turned to the side. But he will have enough for the first down nonetheless. I think he shake and baked before he really need to, but regardless of that, the Mafia will get another set of downs. It's going to be at the 32-yard line. We'll see if they keep on involving him in the football. Yes, they will. It's going to get another 3 or so. 2nd and 7.
Check. Way to be there, baby.
The defenses are starting to simmer down a little bit on these huge runs from what I've been seeing. We'll see if this is going to be the meta for the rest of the season, or will we be seeing some crazy stuff going forward? Going to toss this one back to Boone, and he's going to run through a defensive player almost past the 40. He'll make it 3rd and 2 coming up.
Nice play, baby. Nice play.
First catch on the day for DB. Tacoma looking to get off the field, give him a chance to perhaps get this lead back.
Here we go.
Well, get the lead, because they have yet to take the lead so far in this game. They're going to hand it off. A lot of room there for Doc Boone. Going to get close to midfield. I think that's a gain of 10 to start off this one. 1st and 10 for the Mafia.
Let's go, fellas.
Beautiful handoff. Beautiful blocking up front, too. Just let Doc Boone hit that hole the way he wants to hit it. Good things will happen to you more oftentimes than not. I'm starting to learn about this kid. He's doing real good. He wants to do better for sure. You got to give him the rock in order to do it. He's going to almost shed a tackle. I thought he was going to do it, but a real good game there. 2nd and 4 coming up.
They cannot block us. Let's go. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Going to be pitching it again. Tossing this left side is going to be caught by Dracos close to the 35-yard line. Another pass, another pitch and catch there for the rookie. 1st and 10 Mafia. See right there, the homie Cletus Castle has a little bit of a over-the-shoulder type of release. A little bit slower, but he really wants to put that zip in the football. Make sure that it gets to where it needs to go. A handoff here to Doc Boone. Another first down play. Runs into a couple of Eruption defensive players. But regardless of that, this drive is going to continue here. And they're just milking the clock down. I think this is kind of their strategy here. Make sure that Sean Bridges doesn't have the football a lot, and capitalize on the offensive opportunities that you do have. So far, it's been working. It has them in the lead as we're getting closer to the end of the first half. Going to be a pump fake. Looking left side, overthrows a man and throws a pick. That's going to be down at the 2-yard line, but it gets back up and gets running down to the 11-yard line, and John Carter's at it again. Good job there. It looks like that's one of Beast players right there, so you're going to hope his offensive one could do a little bit of justice here. Quick pitch right side and caught. Going to be trying to get the first down, but dragged a little shy right on that USFA logo. You see it right there. So crisp and clean and Madden. You love to see it. We're going to get some more additions to these fields. And along with the coaches there, you see there a little bit of spring cleaning we'll have to do eventually, but we'll find out how to do it when we find out how to do it. You already know we need the gameplay here first and foremost. 2nd and 1 here, handoff. It's going to be a first down, a little bit more, past the 25 to the 27. And Tacoma has a chance to get some points here before the half, but they'll have to contend with the 2-minute warning coming up. They do have all 3 timeouts, so can't stress too much here.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Let's go, baby. Let's go now. 70, Timberwolf. Let's go. Here we go, here we go. Tight right, tight.
A quick pitch it right side is going to be cut. Got it at the 35-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 2 coming up. Bubba Hill with the catch there, his first on the day.
Not my house.
No huddle here. 1:40 seconds left in the second. Looking for a man. They're going to pass it off his Bridges. Standing in the pocket. Steps up in the pocket and just throws that one away before he could get too crazy. It's going to be 3rd and 2 now. Stops the clock. Third and 2 coming. Gonna get hit and sacked. Not to be. That's gonna be a timeout called there by the Mafia, I believe. And now they'll have a chance to get something going. The defense stands tall here for New York. And we'll see what they could do with their chance here on offense in a little bit. Good defense all around there by New York. They're gonna get the football back. Right after the sack, I couldn't tell who exactly made that play, but good heads up play there by the homie there. And they'll start at the 40. I'll say around another 30, 35 yards or so. That could put them in field goal range. So let's see if they can get the job done. First and 10 coming up. Cletus Castle again, pitching it right side. And he's going to get dragged down before he can move up the field. And it had some potential, but not to be on that one. 2nd and 11 coming. One minute left in the second quarter. Looking at the time for the video, 29 minutes. It's looking pretty nice, I must say. Sending Doc Boone in motion. Will they look his way is the question. They might be. No, they're looking for Dracos. And it looks like a timeout called there by, I believe, is going to be Tacoma. No, it is going to be the Mafia. Never mind. It's going to be on New York. See if they could get the ball down the field a little bit further. They're close to midfield. But it's going to be 3rd and 7.
59, Mike the 59. I smell fear in it.
Going to be a flag on the play. Left side. It's going to be caught. And it is going to be offside, so they will have another shot at it. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Let's go, D. Big series right here. You gotta step it up. 55's mine, guys.
Cletus Castle looking to stand in the pocket. Tossing this left side, just throws this one away. And Tacoma will have 38 seconds to work with, a little bit less since they're going to have to receive this punt. But overall, a low-scoring game in this one between these two teams. I'm not mad at it, though. It's part of the process. Not every game's going to be 60-44. It just depends on how these two teams rumble. Going to send this one away. It looks like it is going to get close to going out of bounds, but it's going to be caught. Avoids one man, but he's going backwards on the return. And that'll get him inside, well, right at the 25-yard line for Jaquay Walls. It's going to be 1st and 10. And they got a full 30 seconds to work with on offense. And 3 timeouts. So if they could get the ball down the field, they could very well perhaps tie this football game up. You never know. Bridges looking, toss middle of the field, and going to be deflected. Good defense by, I believe, the linebacker. I believe that's D.D. Beasley with that one. Good job. It's going to be 2nd and 10. All you get is a headache. I'm not mad at you. Don't give me a headache. It's going to be a quick pitch here. Going to turn around. Going to try to take off the run with it. And he's going to get chased down. He's going to get hit inbound. So the clock will continue to run. I don't think Tacoma's going to press the issue here. They may just let this one roll to the end of the quarter and take this to the next half. Only 3 seconds left. Yes, they're just going to let it rock here. Let's go ahead and get into halftime. Who's going to get the ball first? It's going to be Tacoma again, so they'll have another try. Kick it off. Let's go ahead and get into it. Jaquay Walls getting it from the 5-yard line, looking for a return. Finds a little bit of a crease, and he's going to get 2 around the 35-yard line. So a 30-yard return in that one. He almost broke it free. Remember in week number 1, he had a big kickoff return right after a touchdown scored by Huntington Beach. So he's looking to try to find that magic again, not to be. 1st and 10 coming up.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike 51.
Pitching this one, middle of the field. Actually, the right side is going to be caught a little bit short of the 1st down mark. Actually, they're going to give it to him. 1st and 10. Bubba Hilton with a nice catch. I have to see where he actually landed. Actually, they're not going to show with that angle there, but an overall great play there to start off Tacoma's drive. Going to set up 1st and 10. Here goes the quick pitch and almost throws it towards a New York defensive player. Is going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. I believe I seen 8 for 16 on the day for Bridges. He wants to change that narrative for sure. And they got him off sides here. Free play coming up. Tossing this middle of the field is going to be caught. And they may just take the yards there to go ahead and decline it. No, they're going to take the penalty there. Actually, I agree with that as well. Even though it's just 1 yard, you always want to get 2 more tries to move the ball down the field. You never know what can happen. And you never want to put yourself in a position if you don't get it. You have to figure out what you're doing on 4th down. So I ain't mad at the decision. What does Bridges have in him, though? A quick pitch there to Henderson will give him the 1st. So they're going to get it anyway. Post penalty. 1st and 10 here for the eruption.
Here we go. Liking 18. Double tight, guys, double tight.
Gonna hand it on. No, it's a fake. It's gonna be the homie Bridges left side and incomplete. What a hit there to force the incompletion. They tried Jaquay Walls and he could not hang on after that one. It's going to be 2nd and 10. And I'm not really sure if he would have stayed in bounds too, if he even if he caught it. That is where your spectacular catch rating will come into play, I'm sure, along with catching traffic. So gotta make sure that you upgrade those. Field field's wide open, and it's going to be another 1st down coming up. Sean Bridges on the move. First and 10, getting them inside the 30. Bubba Hill turning up a little bit. I ain't mad at you, homie.
Fight 51, Mike 51.
Hey, defense, let's go.
And it's going to be a false start penalty now. They're taking it to the 32-yard line there. I believe their left guard was the culprit. It's going to be first and 10 coming up. Could be wrong on that one. I'm not even going to lie to you, but it's all good. First and 15 here for Tacoma. Looking for some more plays. Try to get their offense rolling. They're going to fake the handoff. Got a few crossers. They're going to try the end zone. And does he drag the toe? No, he does not. That's incomplete. Only 1 foot in. And that was really close. I thought he had that last foot in, but not to be. Second and 15. Gotta love the aggressiveness with that pass, though. Might as well try it.
It's gonna be a long.
Gonna hand it off here. Yes, they will. It's gonna be number 33 turning up field. Gonna get the first down after the end of that play. Storm next to third. Good job there by the veteran doing his thing, and he hit that hole like he was mad. Good job there by Tacoma to get out of that long situation there. And it's gonna be first and 10 coming up.
10's the mic. Nice, sweetheart. Switch.
Going for more of an I formation set coming up. It'll be another handoff. Yes, it will. And a big gainer there looking to get inside the 10. And he does just that down at the 9-yard line. Going to be second and 2 coming up.
Let's go now. 72.
So we got man.
New York Mafia trying to get off the field. Going to be a quick pitch again. Right side is going to be caught. Falls forward. Going to make the first down, I believe. Yes, it is. First and goal coming up here for Tacoma. And what will they do here? There was at this point before, and they didn't punch it in for a touchdown. So they'll have to see what they could do now.
10's the mic.
I'm coming.
Mike 10.
Go.
Ready.
Gonna look for a play. It is caught, tackled down by a couple of defensive players. It's gonna be second and goal at the 2-yard line. The 4th catch on the day for Bubba Hill. I believe he has 38 yards. Almost a first down a catch. That is where you normally want to stay if you're a wide receiver. But of course, you got to get what you could get given the circumstances. Pitching the left side, chopped down. Got him one man to beat, trying to reach down and dropped at the 1. Almost had it there. Only 1 man to get him away from the end zone. Devontae Tree holds true. It's going to be third and goal here. They tried to pitch play. It almost worked. Jumbo set here again. Will the Mafia find a stop? Handoff. And it's going to get chopped down again right at the 2. That's going to be a loss. It's going to be 4th and goal. Will Tacoma keep their offense on the field, or will they tie the ball game up? That's going to be the question. As we're at 6 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. And yes, they are going to keep their offense on the field. They want to get aggressive on them. They tried to run, and he's going to get stopped. Not to be. Now the Mafia gets a stop on 4th down, and this defense is percolating right now. The Mafia is going to start at the 4-yard line. They tried a good amount of run plays, and the Mafia had an answer for each and every one of them. You love to see good defense, man. This is what I've been waiting to see. I know a lot of you have been seeing a lot of big scores and think, hey, maybe the defense isn't a meta, but there is a way that you could be great if you have a back like Doc Boone. That's going to get him past 75 yards rushing, and that's going to get him out of that hole right there. Good job by the Mafia. He was almost free right there, too. But it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. A little bit of a balanced front here for the Mafia. Quick pitch. It is going to be caught there by Gataki Dracos. It's going to be 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
54.
Rip right, rip right.
Set, go.
Gonna be handoff here. They're gonna try to reverse, and he's gonna run through a few defenders to get close to the first down line. It's gonna be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
Ready?
59. Mike's 59.
There's a lot of ways you could go with this.
Defense, keep it up,
Me
guys.
personally, I'll keep it on the ground, but you never know how it gets done. They are going to keep it on the ground, and the job will get done. Therefore, the Mafia, this drive will continue as Doc Boone gets closer to 100 yards rushing.
Let's go. 60 by
Offense keeping it moving. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Another handoff here by Doc Boone. A big hole, taking this one close to the 50, down at the 47-yard line. Doc Boone 2 yards away from 100 yards rushing. He's already 100 yards total, I believe, including the receiving yards. But Patrick McGowan there bringing him down. Is going to be 1st and 10 coming up.
5-9. Here we go, here we go. Hey, we got tight left, tight left.
Hey, 4 down.
Gonna pass it again. It's Cletus Castle. Gonna take off the run a little bit. Will he throw it? No, he's gonna take off, try to get the first himself. Stuck right at the first down sticks.
That's it, baby.
And he's gonna be a little shy there. 2nd and inches coming up. Gotta respect the decision to try to get it on the legs. And Cletus Castle got a little bit of wheels there. He had a little brisk jog there. Didn't quite get the first down, but hey, whatever gets the job done. Almost caught him off sides. Will they keep it on the ground? Yes, they will. And he's going to turn up to get to the 40-yard line. And there goes Doc Boone over the 100-yard mark on the ground.
Boys, let's go. Let's go.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
54, watch 54. Push him back.
Go.
Push him back.
Right there.
Handoff here, looking for a lane. And he's going to get stuck a little bit as he gets probably 1 yard. No, he gets 2. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, break. Mike 5-4. Mike's
Drive is continuing on for this Mafia team.
Can't block me.
Almost caught a man off sides again. Quick pitch is going to find Boone. Running through a defensive player down to the 31-yard line. He's a little shy. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up.
That's how you hit. That's how you hit. That's right.
Will they get the hike off before the end of the third, or will they think about it a little bit? No, they will not. Let's just take this one to the 4th. Let's do it. Put your 4s in the chat for your boy. Let's go ahead and get it to a handoff up the middle. There goes Doc Boone getting past the 25. Actually, right at the 25. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
And they're just walking them down, burning the clock. And like I said earlier, they're just trying to play keep away. This is probably the best way to try to slow down Tacoma's team. If you have a back that could get you consistent yardage, and that should be a false offsides, but not to be. Cuts back is Doc Boone again, runs through defenders again inside the 15. And they're just walking them down like they've had this drive for a very long time. And so far, the Mafia, they're doing everything they need to do. If they could punch a touchdown into the end zone on this one, it's definitely going to help their chances to see if they can get the victory. Gonna be another handoff here. Doc Boone looking for some room, and he's going to get close to the first down mark again. And they're going to make it a gain of 9 here. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Got it. Ready?
Mike, 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
You go, night, night.
Cletus Castle looking for the dagger, pitch to the left side, and just throws this one away. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Mike, check. 59.
Gonna pass this again. Middle of the field's wide open. That's gonna be a touchdown for Kentucky Dracos. They're gonna get him into the end zone. 12-3 is the score. An extra point will make it a 10-point ball game, but it is already a 2-possession game as is. Extra point coming up here for the Mafia. Kick is up. And I think he missed again. No extra points here so far for the Mafia. So it's going to be 12-3 straight up. But regardless of that, Tacoma still has to score twice in the span of 10 minutes if they want a chance to get the victory. And if Tacoma was to score a touchdown, their extra point will make a huge difference because they could then win the game via the field goal thanks to the miscues there of the Mafia kicker. It's going to be coming up here. Tacoma taking over. Let's go ahead and get into it. The final 10 minutes of this ball game. Looking for some room. Here is Jaquay Walls taking this one to the left side and drop down at the 22-yard line. Is going to be 1st and 10 coming up.
Mike 37.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
37's the Mike 37. Here it comes.
Pitching this. It's going to be caught. Turning up the field. Trying to get the first. But he's just going to be hit out of bounds. That's Storm Nix the third with the catch. 2nd and 2 coming up.
Let's see what you got. 51's Mike. 51.
Almost caught him off sides, but not to be. But they'll get the first down regardless. Levante Lewis with the carry. This drive will continue here for Tacoma.
Let's go. Let's do this.
But they really can't dilly-daddle because they got to score twice if they want to get the victory. Now they're already down to 9 minutes.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Get sacked, not to be. Buster Mack with the sack. He does his little salute there to the veterans there. I'm a veteran. I know there's a lot of veterans in this league and in a lot of leagues, so shout out to the veterans. Going to take him down. The loss of 6 on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 16 now.
Guys, situation. Let's go. Watch Twitch. Watch Twitch.
Looking for a lane hit as he throws. That's going to be caught round the 30. Get some of those yards back. Actually, not a lot of those yards back, only 1. It's going to be 3rd and 15 now. And you have to imagine they go for it here. There really isn't too much time for them to give the ball right back to the Mafia.
Bring it. Bring it.
And perhaps even burn more of this clock. It's going to be a quick pitch here. Tossing it right side. It is going to be caught. Turns upfield. And he's going to just take this one out of bounds right at the sticks. They'll go ahead and give him the first down. Frederick Kaiser bails him out.
My cowboy 80. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm down.
And that's ball start there. Take him back again. He's going to set him back after getting the first down. And checking into the clock video, we are almost at 50 minutes. So this is definitely a different speed here than I was expecting. A lot of runs in this one. A lot of first downs, not a lot of scores. So this just been going by real smooth. Going to be a pass play here. It's going to be caught by Kaiser again. But this time there's coverage, a lot of coverage. Going to take them to around 2nd and 10. So they're going to get those 5 yards back.
I know you feel that.
One person said, I know you feel that.
One's the mic. Hey, we gotta get to the ball. We gotta get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
Bridges again, passing is going to be caught close to the first down mark. That'll give them a chance to save face, but they have 6.5 minutes left. A lot of time ticking on this particular drive, and they still have to get a stop and then score again. Definitely not the greatest of moves. They got to pick the pace up a little bit. They're going to run it again. Going to turn upfield as Avante, breaking free, getting past the 40. That'll definitely help the cause, but it's going to be 1st and 10 as they're inside 6 minutes now.
Here we go. Miking 18. Check. Hey, we're going 37's the mic. Mike 37.
You must be getting.
Gonna be taking it, stops the blitz, but he's gonna break a tackle, take off the run, and makes another tackle, breaks another tackle inside the 20, and this gonna be 1st and 10. Sean Bridges on another level. You better get your tackle ratings up. It's gonna be 1st and 10, and he tried to slide in that last one. He might as well just stayed up, but he did get hit in bounds, so he probably would have been better if he went out of bounds, but what an effort there. It's going to be a handoff here by Storm Nick's third, but he's going nowhere. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming up.
The boys came out to play. I've been here, brother. Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
On the set. 51, Mike 51. I know. Go.
Tighten up.
Going to be passing it again. Take off the run, throws it to an open man. It's going to be caught. He's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up. Bubba Hill.
Want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Once again, they're inside 4 minutes now. Just lessening their chances of actually getting the victory. Want to keep it on the ground. They're not even going to get it, but I think they got gifted a face mask. Yes, they do. Half a distance to the goal. That'll get them to the 7-yard line. So maybe they didn't need to be doing all this passing if the Mafia is going to give them some yards. Tacoma has yet to score a touchdown in this ball game, and they're going to need at least one if they want a chance to get the victory. The Mafia with the chance to hold them out of the end zone for, I believe, is the only team to do it, but I don't think it's going to happen here. They're going to run it up the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Eruption. And it is a 2-point game here, so an extra point will give them a chance to win by field goal if they was to get the ball back. If they miss it for whatever reason, they'll have a chance to tie. Kick is going to be up, and it is going to be good. So Tacoma is set up for that one-hitter quitter, and now the Mafia has a chance to see if they can seal it before giving it back. They may have to stick to their game plan that was working in the last couple of drives or so, like mix it up, get Doc Boone involved in the offense, and they could find a way to escape this one with the victory. But Tacoma, I'm sure they're going to be looking to lock down on Doc Boone to make sure that does not happen. Real solid game, though, for sure. A defensive struggle. Offenses, they've only scored 3 touchdowns between the two teams. So it's only one way to figure out who's going to get this W. Kick is going to be up. Send this one around the 7-yard line, looking for a big lane, and he got close there, but not to be. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. So the Mafia, they are really, really close to securing win number 2 on the season and giving Tacoma their first loss in this ball game. In this season. Hand off. Doc Boone got a little bit of room past the 40. It's going to be 2nd and 5 coming up.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Ready. 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Cut. Let go. Check.
Handoff here on the reverse. Turns upfield. There goes Doc. Getting close to midfield. And that's going to move the chains again. And it's going to be getting close for Tacoma to start calling those timeouts here. But luckily for them, they have a 2-minute warning to help them out. I'd say that's a little bit short of the 50, but I'm not going to make any judgments here. We're going to keep it moving. Will they hack it before the 2-minute warning? No, they will not. Yes, they will. My bad. Handoff. Going to be shedding off one is Doc Boone. And going to get another first down is Doc Boone.
All day.
And now it's up to Tacoma to try to slow him down now. As the Mafia, they're closing in on field goal range too. So in theory, if they was to get a field goal, they could make it a 5-point game. So Tacoma will have to score a touchdown. And up to this point, besides that last drive, that has been a pretty easy task for this New York defense. But the first time out here is called by Tacoma. 1 minute 52 seconds left in this one. In theory, New York needs to get maybe 2 more timeouts. 2 more first downs. But if they could burn off another timeout and then get the first down, then they'll probably seal the deal. You never know. Send the man in motion.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
They're going to hand it off again. And Doc Boone is going to trip over to try to get it. I think he may be on it. I'm not 100% sure. They'll have to check the screen here. Yes, they are going to mark him for the first down. That was pretty close. But regardless of that, Tacoma will only have 1 more timeout to hold. Can they get the job done here is the question.
Here we go.
They're going to hand it off again. Doc Boone's trying to seal the deal, getting close to the 20. Timeout numero tres here for Tacoma. The New York with the chance to secure the bag here. They're 3 yards away from getting the victory. They got to keep their offense on. This isn't secured yet. They are in field goal range, but at the same time, they've missed every attempt at a kick so far this game. So is it really field goal range? We'll have to figure it out. Handoff up the middle, and Doc Boone's going to get close. And a big 3rd down is coming up here. If Tacoma can't get the stop, it's going to be ball game for Tacoma and their first loss.
Yes. Single.
Let go.
Letting it drip down, They're going to pass, looking for the dagger. Passing it, caught. Going to be inside the 5. No touchdown to speak of. I don't think they need it. That is going to be ball game in favor of the home team. The New York Mafia is going to get in what most will call an upset. A great job, a great pass there to Aiden Keown. And that'll secure the bag here for the homies in New York. Gonna take that one, drip it down a little bit, and we'll talk about game number 4 of this week. Let's go ahead and flip into it, show you what's happening. Tampa Bay at Charlotte. It's gonna be a fun ride all the way through for this one. 2 great quarterbacks, 2 great teams, and that's gonna be a great precursor for what's gonna happen in the game later on tonight. And we'll talk about it as I go ahead and flip to that one as well. Actually, I said tonight, but tomorrow night there. And as you see, Huntington Beach will be on the road. They're going to be going to Arizona. 2 conference teams that are going to be meeting up. And it's going to help settle a couple of things within the conference. See who's going to get the quick start to take over the conference. So shout out to them. It's going to be a fun ride. I already know that Huntington Beach in Arizona is going to be happy that Tacoma took the loss in this particular game, but the final score here is going to be 12-10 in favor of the homies in New York. Let's go ahead and check into these statistics real quick. Looks like Cletus Castle actually had the better game between the two, even with the interception. 15 for 22, 122 yards. Not a lot of passing yards. This is more of a run-based game. A lot of runs in this one. We'll check about it in a little bit. Bridges did not throw any interceptions, but didn't throw touchdowns either. Not a lot of long passes there, as you can see. In that one, let's check out the run game between these two teams here. Doc Boone led the way, 7 yards a carry, 171 rushing yards. Levante Lewis, 11 for 49, decent enough. Definitely could be better, but average of 4 yards a carry, never a bad thing. Looking at the receivers here, let's talk about New York. Not a lot of receivers got the hits there, but real good job by these players here. And we'll check into, let's see what Tacoma has going there. Kaiser led the way, 6 for 73. And then we have Bubba Hill, Storm Nix at third. Jaquay Wallace had a attempt, but he got it knocked out of his hands thanks to the pressure. So good job by the homies here. Checking into the defensive sets here. Carter led the way with 11 tackles on that one. Great job by him. We'll see what the other homies here. I think he's the only one I see in regards to user players on this first set. So we got to scroll down a little bit. There goes the homie Brown there with 3 tackles. Let's see. Patrick McGowan also had 3 tackles. Collier, that's a bot player. There goes Mikey Jackson getting into the mix. He had 5. Jerry Axer had 1. Jake Molyneux had 2. And Martinez had 1. Let me go ahead and scroll real quick. Make sure you got everything right there. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure we get all the homies. Shout out to them as we move into the kicking stats here. Let's show both of them. Thank you. Let's see. Decent enough kicking for Tacoma. When he had the opportunity, they made it. But the other ones for the New York side of things, not that great. But that is part of the process. Sometimes it ain't going to be pretty all the time. It's all good. We're going to keep it moving. Taking this one here to the punting side of things. Decent enough. And then kick return wise, Noah Bick and Jaquay Walls, both respectable return games, but no touchdowns either way. Once again, same for the punt returns. Checking into the team stats real quick. 318 to 257 in regards to total offense. So that is proof in the pudding. This was a defensive game. Nonetheless, we've seen a lot of teams get over 500. This was not one of those games. And we could go ahead and wrap this one up. I'm ready for game number 4 and 5. If you're ready for game number 4 and 5, we'll talk about it a little bit later. I'll show up the screen so you can see what's happening. It's going to be this game first, Tampa Bay and Charlotte, and then we close out on Twitch with Huntington Beach in Arizona. It's going to be a fun ride in this one. We're already over an hour. We just got over an hour 3 minutes ago. So shout out to the homies here. We're going to keep it moving, and let's get to this money.